Okay, so I was checking on some stuff and I found something that I either forgot or never knew about. Once you've recruited Catherine, you come over and talk to this guy who says he swears he's not suspicious. Yeah, we get a reaction here. And she's saying something about how, yeah, there's no one on the whole continent as suspicious as you. Yeah, apparently they know each other. Okay, apparently he is a bomb maker that she does quite a bit of business with. So, yeah, having a little banter there about that, and apparently she's asking if a certain something is ready. It's like, yes, here it is. About dragon horns, explosive powder, gunpowder, I guess, bomb liquids. Not a fragment or flame, but, yeah, this is going to be one heck of a bomb, apparently. Like, well, of course. The ultimate bomb that I have designed, and yeah, something about the... Yeah, I'll let the family pay for the bill. Yeah, remember, she is from a rich family. She's letting them fit the bill. And yeah, apparently he's satisfied at being able to make such an impressive bomb, but materials being what they are, not going to be able to mass produce this. He's saying, not a problem, one is plenty. And they're laughing at each other, guffawing. It's like, well, they seem awfully cheery. And we got the Catha Clear Bomb. Short for Catherine Clear Bomb, apparently. Yeah, please don't use it in town. You could blow away the whole capital easily. So what is this thing? If we check our items here, there's the bomb. It doesn't go into much details, but apparently it is like the ultimate, most powerful bomb, so, yeah, looks like you only get one of them. Save it for some time when you need it. Or not. It'll probably end up being one of those things like a master ball that's too good to use. Anyway, hello everyone, this is Araphon playing Lady Knight Saga, and last time we went into the ruins that get to the seal. Let's just take a quick peek looking here as a reminder. Yeah, this silent entryway, and yeah, then this ruins with the tense music. We unlocked a shortcut here that takes us near the end. And just up ahead is another incarnation of the evil dragon, so... Yeah, this has been a short month, but let's not go there quite yet. Instead, there was that monster princess that appears in the entrance to the Seafloor City. Actually, I just saved. Let's try out that bomb and see what it actually does. Okay, we're not getting targeting, so presumably it's all enemies. Yeah, like 2,500 damage or so. But I'm going to reset because I don't want to use that up. But yeah, in the entryway of town, as we were going to leave the city, because I forgot about the teleport statue briefly, we got to here and then this appeared, so let's give this a try. I see, it's my turn. And yeah, last time we came to this place, I miscounted. There's 2 on the bottom, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will be the 7th now. Doing the usual crystal teleporting in thing. Okay, saying my apologies to you who have beaten so many monster princesses. I am the weakest one in the world. The weakest The star with the weakest light in all the stars in the heavens. That is me, the monster princess Kaguya. But don't show me any special consideration. I'm going to throw everything I've got at you. And here's Kaguya. I remember Kaguya being a staple of certain Japanese folklore, mythology, tales. Something to do with the moon, I think. Isn't there a Kaguya in Toho? Anyway. She's basically saying, I don't think I'm going to be able to handle you, but I'll do everything I can. I don't know if this is a... Yeah, I don't know if this is a lack of confidence or if it's more like a false modesty thing, like, oh, I can't possibly stop you, and then she's like super strong. And, yeah, let's start with some buffs. I brought Catalin and Uther to do attack and defense buffs on the party. Have produced spirit buff. Yes, I got multiple buffs on everyone. Yeah, so far I'm not seeing much out of her, so I'm going to guess this is probably just a warm-up phase, and at some point it will get scary. Yeah, because she's not even really doing damage yet. Of course, our mages aren't either. So yeah, I'll conserve MP until something happens, because I'm sure something is going to happen. Yeah, and yeah, here she's speaking up. Yeah, this isn't working. You knew that's right, I'm the weakest of monster princesses. I'm sorry, it's really no good. Like this, I won't be able to guide you to the the Garden of the Moon? Lunar Garden? Wait, was that the place by the capital that we found? By the castle? Or is that just a generic mythology reference? And then she's saying, oh dear me, whatever shall I do? It's like, I know, my subordinates fight you. And now she's giggling a bit. And unlike me, they're quite powerful and they'll surely satisfy you. Okay, we've got different music now. We've got the basically Evil Oni Shuten, the Mao, often translated Dark Lord, Sutok, and the Divine Beast Hakumen. So I assume that's Hakumen, because, you know, fox with all the tails. This one kind of looks Oni-ish, especially with that gourd that's an Oni kind of thing. So I guess this one's the Dark Lord then? Looks like a Tengu. Yeah, I don't trust any of them, but I'm expecting the fox to use confusion, so let's focus on her to begin with. Yes, put some attack down on... Yeah, I'd forgotten Catherine also has a skill that's defense down, so she's quite good with debuffs. That's Kamaitachi, that should be wind damage, possibly slashing. Looks like we're well protected against it. That's presumably from the Tengu. Let's try Earth Magic. Defense down, Spirit down. Yeah, she's using fire. Not surprising. Foxfire and all that. Okay, Earth works. Okay, we're getting electric from the Tengu. Also makes sense. Okay, the Tengu has, you know, his drinker skill, or something similar to it. Choose for a high-powered attack. Keep Uther's health up just in case. Yeah, I think the Oni's resistant to that. Which makes sense. I remember them having an association with Earth. Let's try doing holy magic. Okay, one down. That worked pretty well. And again, I'm not feeling terribly threatened yet, so maybe I want to conserve MB. So let's drop their attack because she just buffed herself. Try fire on that one. Okay, she dodged. Got my defense buffs are wearing off. Now it looks like she's immune to fire. Let's rebuff attack, rebuff defense, rebuff spirit, and debuff her attack again. I think that will renew the duration if it hasn't worn off yet. Okay, we've got all dark. And that does inflict binding as a side effect, which is kind of interesting because the version of it that's Rashi gets does not. Okay, one more down. And that's all three of them. That's a good amount of experience in gold. Catherine's gained a level. But wait, there's more. Yeah, there's still much more comrades, companions, whatever, gathered underneath my star. Okay, we've got a thunder god and a wind god. Shouldn't be too hard to tell which is which, even if you're not familiar with Japanese stuff, but the bag there is a wind thing, the speed there is associated with thunder stuff, so yeah. Gualan Guan. That sounds like gibberish, but it's probably somehow meaningful. Something about the heavens shaking, so that's the thunder god. Wind god is making billowing noises. Okay. Something about the wind blowing there. I don't trust that, so let's focus on the wind one first. Okay, yeah, that wind is going to hurt everyone every round, it looks like. do a single target heal on Uther. And have her do a party cure. Yeah, it looks like about 50 damage to everyone every round. Hoping taking the Wind God out will stop that. I would expect it to. But you can never be sure with these things. It could just be an environmental effect that lasts indefinitely. Yeah, mages are taking no damage from the wind attack because their spirit's too high, presumably. Earth should work. Let's recover some MP. She can keep healing. Yeah, fixed damage is always a pain. Especially when it keeps going every round. She can use magic too. Let's try that. Okay, the Wind God is down. Of course, Uther's Spirit is not nearly as high as Katarin's, so it's not going to do as much damage. Yeah, the spear attack is probably better for her. Okay, the buffs are wearing off. And yeah, the wind has stopped. Okay. It's another 5,000 experience in gold. So let's reach level 50. It's like, well, I wasn't expecting you to be able to do this well. Very well. It seems I need to do it. Next time I'll be serious and... Oh, here she is again. Shibutoi. I remember that being stubborn. Yeah, tenacious, stubborn, obstinate. Okay, something about her. Yeah, Omate front and back. This can also mean two-faced. It's a defensive something. Okay. Yeah, that's like a feast or a festival or a banquet or something like that. Let's begin the fun, whatever. This looks like a pair of ninja types. Hayabusa and Akatsuki. Akatsuki was dawn. I think Hayabusa, or dusk rather, can be dawn or twilight. Dawn or dusk twilight. Hayabusa... Alright, the falcon. Oh yeah, both are rather ninja-sounding names. Guess we can start with that one. And let's put out the stronger cure because I'm still damaged from that last battle. You don't get a chance to heal between fights. Okay, her flame attack is now multi-target and stronger. And we're back to the usual Monster Princess battle music also. Let's try Earth. Yeah, so far the ninjas don't actually seem to be doing that much. Earth works reasonably well. I do need to do something about MP again. Let's use the mental berries. That's what I bought before. Okay. Well, that wasn't very nice. It's a paralyze and a curse. It looks like there's spell buffs and agility down on the whole party. Still is immune to the buffs or debuffs though, because she's using a shield that I made with alchemy recently that prevents that. Unfortunately, I don't have status cures on these mages. Where was the... Alright, this was this paralyzed cure. Remove electric, basically. That hurts. She can revive Uther. It's unparalyzed Nanahime, because I want my cleric back. Okay, that is a very effective revive. Yeah, let's do a spirit down on them, because... I mean, if Kaguya can dispel buffs, that means debuffs are the way to go. Assuming they can't dispel those. Which I haven't seen any sign of, so... Let's see how fire works. Yeah, spirit down definitely helps. Okay, this is looking like it's going to be a one battle video. Well, it's a series of battles, really, but you know what I mean. There's the curse again. Yeah, and I don't really have an anti-paralyze. I mean, Catherine's using the gold ribbon, so she's immune to all status effects, but... Okay, that's a high-powered holy spell. Yeah, I'd forgotten. She does have the Dispel status effects ability. To a pig here, and... there goes Catherine. Yeah, that's not very nice. And there goes Stella. Yeah, this isn't looking good. Okay, one down. That should make this a bit more manageable. Revive. There. And there's that attack again. Ouch. And you have to go through all this every time. Yeesh. Okay, I think I might actually want to save that for next month. Because, wow. Hi, this has been Arafone playing Lady Knight Saga, and I feel like I need a few more levels and better status protection. So, yeah, let's try that again next month. For next episode, let's just go to the end of the ruins and see what happens with that incarnation instead. And yeah, that battle is bad enough on its own, but it's that having everything leading up to it on top of that. Yeah, I definitely need anti-paralyze. If I can get anti-debuff, that helps. There's the one shield that does it you can make with alchemy. There's the mini ocarina from the blacksmith, but you only get one of those, and then you can't use another accessory. So yeah, options are limited.